In this video, we're going to show you how to install the Downstream O2 sensor on your Subaru Legacy located on the passenger side catalytic converter. Now with the vehicle raised and supported, you want to remove the splash guard underneath. Ours is an absolute mess. We have some broken pieces and a lot of hardware missing. So we're going to start by removing our trim button here. Pop out the center piece, and then we should remove the base after that. There it is. Go ahead and remove the remainder of the plastic push pins. Now inside the wheel well here, you should locate these plastic pins here. There's a Phillips head screw in the center. I'm going to simply unscrew the center section. And once it comes out so far, you're going to be able to release that button. Repeat for the other side. Now you might find a couple 12mm bolts. There's one in the back center here. I'm going to save that. And then we're going to have a couple bolts here. There's one here. And there would normally be one right here. Ours is broken off. We're just going to go ahead and remove that as well. And go ahead and remove that splash guard. Now with the hood open, we're going to go ahead and locate the air intake on the passenger side. We use our trim tool. I'm going to grab this little button right here, pop out the center, lift it up, and pop that out. There it is. Now there should be one right here. It's missing on our vehicle, but you want to go ahead and repeat that process. Then you want to go ahead and lift up on this, pull it out towards you. You're going to disconnect the air intake port here from the air filter box. Now we're going to go ahead and locate the Downstream O2 sensor harness. It's right here. Just to the right of it is going to be the Upstream O2 sensor, but this is the one we're going to be addressing right now. So I'm going to go ahead. This is attached to a metal bracket, and ideally, you want to go ahead and just grab this whole thing and wiggle it off and free it up like so. Now there's a little pinch tab here on the back side. Going to pinch and separate that connector just like that. Now if you follow it down, there's going to be a little plastic connector further down that attaches it to another bracket. Let's go ahead and separate that. Now here's that little tab right there. I want to go ahead and release this. I'm going to use my trim tool. So there's a harness. I'm just going to drop that down below. I'm going to follow it down, and we're going to remove our sensor, locate it right there. I'm going to use my 22mm opening wrench. And you want to go ahead and loosen this. Now I like to grab that harness and spin it with the sensor. And just go ahead and unthread it. Go ahead and remove that. Now take the new sensor. Make sure you remove the protective cap on here. Now when you do so, then you're going to find some anti-seize compound on the threads. If you got any on the sensor, you need to wipe that off. I want to go line this up. And as we thread this in, you want to spin the harness with it too. You don't want the wires that go into the back side of it to bind. Good, get that threaded in. Here we go. Now there is a crush washer on these here that helps seal them. So once you thread that all the way in, go ahead and put your wrench on there. And you're going to feel some resistance, but it's not going to stop. You're going to feel that resistance. That's basically that crush washer collapsing underneath, sealing the sensor to the exhaust. and you're gonna feel it bottom out. That's it. It doesn't want to go anymore. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and just bring our harness up. Just kind of tuck it up, and then we're going to go back up top and connect it. What I'm going to do is grab our connector here. I'm going to line this up, snap that in, and I'm going to go ahead and mount that right back on that metal tab here. So wiggle that onto that bracket there. Now the factory harness had a little plastic retainer down here, or a little button that popped in. What we're going to do is we're going to use a wire tie through the eyelet in this bracket right here. Just like so, and then we'll snip off the excess. Now that our harness is installed here and our O2 sensor is complete, you now want to go ahead and install your lower splash shield. Now ours was damaged so bad that we couldn't reinstall it, but you want to go ahead and use your plastic push pins and your bolts to install your splash shield. Don't forget to clear any codes that you have for this here using a proper scan tool. Install the intake duct here. Get those plastic push pins installed. And then you can go for a road test.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.